right, so it is, what is today? Today is Tuesday morning, and we're going to meet with a leader of an organization. It's called Foundation Hit. And what they do is work with the kids in their community. They have baseball teams, and they've been invited outside the country 2 different times. They've been able to join some leagues, and right now what we're looking to do is find out what the organization is involved in, what other resources and help they could use, and how you can be a part of helping them as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at what the foundation is doing here in Cartagena, Colombia. It should be pretty cool.
So we started doing for 7 families, and it took around 3 months. We have these families. Then we started doing we started contacting some other organization and people, because there were many people who needed the help. So fortunately, we were able to get more groceries, and during the pandemic, in total, we could support around 600 families in this community. We have all the evidence, we have all the videos, we have the pictures, we have all that. 4 months ago, somebody told me David, the organization must do something for these kids. They took me to an area in the community that I had never gone. And when I went there, I saw the condition. I almost cried. La María, sector Mirador de la Virgen. This is in La María, that is my neighborhood, but the area is called Mirador de la Virgen. When we went there, we saw that the kids didn't eat 3 times a day. We saw that the kids needed clothes. We saw that the kids needed school supplies. We know that the kids need more education, access to education. And that's what we are doing. At the moment, we have an English program. We have an English program for 30 kids. But in that area are 200 kids. And unfortunately, for them it's really hard to come down and take to attend the classes.
And these are the kids that are further up in the mountain.
Yeah, those are the kids in the mountain. So we have to open to the kids down here. And from the program, from the baseball program, those are the kids that are now attending to the English class. They are not taking class because in the area they are, there is not a space where we could teach them. And the teacher that is the teacher we have now, maybe cannot go up because some condition, health condition. So we are looking for people who could teach English in the mountainside, but still looking for people who want to help these families, these communities, through our organization. He's talking about baseball. Baseball is the strongest sport in the Caribbean coast of Colombia, especially in Cartagena. Baseball was our beginning. Remember I told you, we began in baseball. What he says is that for the families to afford a glove, a bat, catcher gear, all these equipments, it's really hard because sometimes they have to they don't buy some groceries instead of buying equipment, because this equipment here in Colombia are expensive. So our organization, what does is we contact organizations in the U.S. or other countries to provide us with baseball equipment. And at the moment, our organization has provided more than 1,000 kids in Cartagena with baseball equipment. 4 years doing this in the most vulnerable areas, in all the organization, all the baseball clubs, all the baseball teams, all the baseball organization in Cartagena that has the need and has contacted us, we have been able to support thanks to all those organizations in the U.S. that has helped us for this.
And what are some of the organizations in the U.S. that are helping?
Okay, Roberto's Kids. Roberto's Kids is a foundation in honor to Roberto Clemente. Roberto Clemente was a baseball player in the past that passed away by an accident in an airplane flying to Nicaragua. He was going to help people in Nicaragua, and unfortunately, there was an accident in the plane. And they are an organization that they support organizations inside the United States with baseball equipment. And I take this advantage to say hello to the directors. The director is Steve Pindar. I have to say thank you to Roberto's Kids and him for all the support during all these years. Also, we have another organization that is Baseball Unidos. Baseball Unidos was, which name before was Baseball Anita, is one of our biggest supporters during these 3 years. And now we have a new contact, which is East Bay Cyclones. East Bay Cyclones is a baseball team in the East Bay of San Francisco, and especially in Berkeley. And they also have support our organization with baseball equipment. And now we have an invitation to take our team to the U.S. for the next year. That's a dream we have, and we just started to work.
So we are walking up in the hills of La Maria, and this is a different area. We're going up to La Mirador, where you can see the channel that's connecting to the ocean from up here. But this is where another class of Colombians live. It's a little bit poorer, more poverty stricken, And this is what the foundation, this is the area that the foundation is specifically holding. I mean, you can look at these stairs right now. We're walking on tires to try and make it up this hill, which is very steep. Very, very steep. These are the steps that people use every day to make it to their houses. And this is the view when you finally do make it to the top. It's very beautiful. It's a different side of life here. This is the real Cartagena. This is the Cartagena de Indias. Sí, claro, sigue. Entonces, ¿qué es tu nombre?
Ángel Cardoso.
¿Y qué es el nombre de este grupo?
Ciclones de San Francisco.
Claro, ¿y qué te deja hacer con los niños aquí?
Es un programa donde integramos a los niños de la comunidad que tienen problemas de, como dicen, de conducta,
Sí, claro.
fuera del foco de los niños de estudios, del deporte.
Sí,
Estamos
claro.
integrándonos al deporte para que ellos se salgan de las calles.
Entonces, sí, dar a los niños la oportunidad de tomar una vida diferente.
Sí, le damos a los niños para que todos los días, de lunes a viernes, de 3:30 a 6:30, practiquen el deporte del béisbol.
Claro. ¿Y qué es los años de los niños aquí?
La edad de los niños corresponde desde los 11 hasta los 13, 14 años.
Ah, bueno. ¿Y cuántos tú tienes, niños?
Tenemos hasta ahora 34 niños.
34. Ah, bueno. Y por competición, ¿quién los niños jugar contra?
Ya hemos hecho varios partidos con otros equipos. Ahorita llevan un récord positivo hasta los momentos. Llevan 9 y 8. Están ahí. Los niños empezaron de cero.
Sí.
Lo importante es sacarlos de la calle y integrarlos al béisbol. Y se ha hecho un muy buen trabajo. Ellos han tratado de asimilar todo el trabajo con el béisbol. Y como que se han desahogado de eso que venían viendo anteriormente, se han desahogado.
Claro que sí, claro que sí. Y entonces de ver un cambio en los niños cuando ellos tener una cosa positiva a hacer más que muy libre en la calle.
Sí, ya ahorita tienen un poco más de disciplina. Como ellos ahorita están trabajando sin que yo les diga, anteriormente sí, eso no sucedía. Entonces ya tienen un poco más de disciplina.
Claro.
Tienen un poco más de respeto a expresarse.
Y aprender responsabilidad.
Sí, responsabilidad, cordialidad.
Claro.
Eso es un poco, vamos a decirlo así, un poco más en el ámbito de educación. Tienen más conocimiento de eso también.
Bueno, muchas gracias. Maria. Now we're over at the baseball field. I'm going to take a look at some of the baseball players they have from the foundation. The kids range in the age from about anywhere from 7 up to 15, 16 years old. And basically the aim of the program is to, keep at-risk youth off the streets, out of crime, and in their books, studying, learning languages, and playing sports. Keeping them occupied is the ultimate solution for what they're dealing with at this very moment. So we're going to take a look at some things.